Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Women's Growth Series. I'm Corey Meredith, AIME social media specialist, and I'm so excited to be here today. Today, I am joined with Lauren Beam from Homebot, as well as Rosa Romaine from leadPops, and the one and only Lisa Lund from Lund Mortgage. Thank you, ladies, for all joining me today.
Thanks, Corey.
For having us.
I'm so excited to talk to each one of you because Lauren, of course, you're from Homebot, Rosa, leadPops, like I said, and Lisa, you're a member, very active with the community and have such great business structure. So Lisa, I'm going to start with you because you use both Homebot and leadPops. And as many people know, some of you may not, Homebot and leadPops interact with each other. They integrate with one another and they help to streamline the business structure that you have. So can you dive a little bit into how your business has grown over the years and how implementing these two services has really helped with your success?
Yeah, it's actually been very exciting. I didn't realize, honestly, how much business we were leaving on the table until I started to integrate and use these products. I think it's been a little over a year and a half now I'm using these products, and I've seen my business double and quadruple. And I didn't realize that all the hard work I was doing with my marketing and out in the community and my branding and myself, that I was leaving so much business untouched. And until I implemented these two products together, which was exciting, I just started seeing leads coming in and business coming in that I didn't know was there.
It's definitely all about the ROI. Like you said, you're putting all of this effort in, all the marketing efforts, and to not see the numbers come back can get a little bit discouraging. But then you bring on people like Lauren and Homebot of the world. So Lauren, I'll toss it to you. Can you just, for the people who don't know that are watching, can you just explain a little bit about what Homebot provides to clients and how you're able to use and generate some of these leads and referrals for businesses?
Yeah, Corey, absolutely. So we are a client for life software. So our goal is to help you retain your past clients. We also, of course, help you generate new business as well, which I'm sure we'll touch on in a bit. But we're leaving all of our past clients that we closed loans with previously kind of untouched. When we market to them, we're sending out barbecue recipes. Half those people are vegetarians. So it's really important to give them something personalized that keeps them coming back to you. So with Homebot, you're sending them a homeowner report or also a buyer's report. And this is going to be really personalized. It's got their current home's value, their current loan information, and it's also got ways to encourage them to utilize that equity, whether it be pay down your loans, put a down payment on your dream home. So our goal is, once again, to engage them, educate them, and empower them to make better, smarter home finance decisions. But ultimately, we do that by linking them back to people like Lisa, their expert who's already out there.
Definitely. And I love how you talked about it, the personalization. I mean, everyone says this all the time, but it's so true that we work in a relationship business. So when you can be as personal as possible and not really robotic or just send out templated emails or responses, that goes a long way with our customers. And Rosa, I'll throw this one to you, but it's also important when it comes to marketing because you don't want to just spam people. So what's the value of adding leadPops to your tech stack?
So leadPops has a lot of solutions that help you on the tech stack, but I think what I wanted to focus on a little bit more today was some of the services that we found that we're going to hyper focus on for the clients, like starting from scratch. So leadPops has everything you can think of. We've coined conversion as a service. In a nutshell, we built the same technology that Zillow, we built their technology. So when you guys purchase a leadPops website, it's built with 70 plus lead capture opportunities, call to actions, all those things are there. But the thing I'm focusing on for 2021 with our team is we find that not all LOs and all brokers are created equal. So we're going through the entire marketing strategy with them, everything from setting their goals, building their foundation, building their brand, promoting relentlessly, converting their leads into sales. We know that a lot of folks are very hands-on. We have some clients that are very, I'd say power users, but then we also have the folks that just started. There's too much going on in their tech stack. So our team works like a concierge, guides them step by step. And then the first thing they do before anything else is they do something called a digital marketing assessment, which really just tells us where they're at. For example, if we look up Lisa, she's up there, she's got a GMB page, she's at 170 something positive reviews. All that helps the website and what we're going to do with our tech. So I think focusing on our tech is exciting, but now 2021 is what else is everybody got going on? Can we check those, kind of checklists, whether it's using our services or using something else? And then we've also found a lot of people don't want to log in all the time. So we find out what's their tempo on that. And our team serves as a almost extension of their marketing staff and helps them out based on where they're, not having resources. So I would say the big thing for us is really taking a step back, understanding where they're starting, and then helping them build those blocks, and then having that team that really powers up on top to make sure that our tech is being used obviously to the best of its ability, and not getting kind of shelved, because there's a lot of really cool things that we could be supporting folks with. It just depends on where they're at in the journey. So that's really our focus right now at leadPops.
And I'll have to agree very much so with you, Rosa. I was that same way. I didn't understand all the tech part of it. And when I was introduced to leadPops, you guys walked me through. I mean, I'm at where I'm at today because we've grown together and you guys have helped me with that. But I know a tech space for mortgage people can be a scary thing. We all want a beautiful looking website, which you guys help out with. But the main thing is in the mortgage industry, so many of us are great at the marketing part of it and drawing people there. And you guys really help keep them there and turn people coming to your website really into a lead. And so you guys walked me through that whole process too, because I didn't have the tech part of it, and I've grown with you guys along the way.
Yeah, and I think we have a new website template for you on deck this week too. So
yes, I'm excited.
Yeah, our last step is to continue. You can't stop, especially like you just said, it's a long game, Lauren. That's what our partnership with you guys is, to nurture once we get them in. So we agree, and I think it's great that we have this little ecosystem, if you will.
Yeah, Rosa and Lisa, you both touched on it a little bit, but people who were at AIME Activate, you saw the transformation from Lisa's beginner website to her website after using leadPops, and clearly those leads have come through. Rosa, you said the call to action is super, super important to have, not only just in marketing in general, but especially on your website. You want to drive that traffic in. You want people to know where to put their information. You want to make it clear and concise so that they're just putting it in and you're getting the lead from the get-go. So Rosa, I'm going to toss it back to you, but can you just speak a little bit more on the importance of having the clear call to action and why that matters so much, especially on your website?
Right. So, I mean, when you look at some of the websites, I worked at a couple of other companies where all they had was a lot of information to read. What we want to do is build the tech that's inside the website to capture those leads. A lot of times most of our success stories haven't spent a nickel on advertising. It's organic. So basically having the call to action above the fold, having it prominent. Like, again, I mentioned we have 71 plus places where we capture that. But what's more important to us is the capturing of that lead. So, but what's behind even the CTA, right? Where does it go? So it goes right through our funnels. For example, Lisa, I think we have your refi funnel at about 3,639 leads to date since we picked up your stuff. So our websites are built. If you compare when we do these DMAs, we compare what they have now. Sometimes folks get like, their Wix website or something along those lines. They don't have any call to action, and they definitely don't have lead capture. And again, our lead capture we built for Zillow. So having that behind the scenes, what happens after they capture the lead, then where does it go and how do we convert it, is how we start to work with our partners as well. We have above and beyond just working with Homebot. We work with like credit repair folks that were doing advertising for Facebook. If they're doing advertising, it's a little bit different, but having the call to actions first is critical. Second, obviously making sure that those go into a great place for you to nurture them and to convert them. So capturing them to me is just as important as having a CTA. What happens? Sometimes people throw CTAs up and it's like, where does it go? So we just have to make sure that the technology follows the journey of that lead. So Zillow does a great job. Obviously we help with that. And that's what your sites will come with if you use leadPops.
Yep. And Homebot too, you have to stay in front of obviously your potential clients or your customers, but also your real estate agents and your referral partners. So Lauren, how can Homebot co-sponsor with these real estate partners, and how do we utilize these services to further stay in front of not only potential clients and leads, but also our partners on the home buying process as well?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And of course, I know this year, a lot of markets are lacking inventory. So our goal here is to help the loan officer broker offer something of value to their agent partners. Last year, we were also busy with refis. This year is going to be a little bit different. So you can actually invite your agent partner to co-brand with you on Homebot. They send out a co-branded digest to all of their past clients and their home buyers. And this offers them the opportunity to gain listings through those past clients. They see their value going up and up and up. This is somebody who should list their home. So it's a great opportunity to keep that agent in front, kind of keep the trusted triad together. And of course, you can invite as many agents as you'd like to join. great opportunity to offer something of value to them, their clients. And when their clients have any loan related questions, they want a pre-qual because now they can get this dream home. You are just one click away as well, because our co-branding is going to send you guys both an email letting you know whose agent this client belongs to, and you're going to have that current loan data and you're going to have their contact. So it's a really great way to streamline the outreach.
Lisa, what is the benefit from a broker's perspective of not only having this streamlined, but being able to stay in front of both sectors of your customers?
Well, I have to just tell you, I love HomeBot. I mean, I signed myself up for it, and it's exciting when I get the emails. I mean, that's how much it is. I mean, I'll go to, say, a birthday dinner, or talk to a friend I haven't spoken to in a while, and they're like, I always get your emails. You're so good at sending. I mean, it's so great because it is personalized with you, and the people behind it, your clients, you're providing them a service, but they really think, because it's branded with you, that you're doing this service for them, that you're actually sending them that email, you know, staying in front of them, you're staying on top of their values. I can't tell you just how many friends, they know what I do, and they're like, thanks for sending me that email, or how many calls we'll get off of HomeBot. I mean, it's a consistent amount of calls from our current database, as well as the realtors love it as well, especially like you said, in this crazy market right now. I know Arizona, I think we have like only 2,700 homes on the market, which is insane. So I know the realtor partners, if they can provide this extra value to their clients, that helps them, you know, stay above the rest. Basically, they have this added value. But everyone does love it. They think it's from me directly or the realtor directly, which is a great added value.
Yeah, it's almost like a help me, help you kind of system.
Yeah.
And it helps everybody just in turn and in general. But Lisa, I'm going to throw it back to you. So just for people who aren't really aware of how these systems interact, what is the benefit of having two systems, whether it's HomeBot and leadPops or different variations of systems that can help benefit your workflow, but just having systems that talk to each other, that integrate, that can do things that don't need your assistance involved?
It is so great in the fact that, you know, sometimes you will do one thing and you concentrate on one thing in this industry and you're good at it, and you forget about everything else that you're supposed to follow through with. So having these two systems that are both great, work together, make sure, I mean, it's just going to increase that the odds of the client coming to you and that lead coming to you. So if you're providing them with an email of HomeBot, giving them their value, or showing how much they can refinance for, even your realtor, if you have a product in the background that's speaking with that, they're going to lead you to where you want to ultimately go. And that's a call to action on your website and come to you. You want that to turn into something. So, you know, in the mortgage industry, I've been doing this for a long time, is you'll sign up for one thing and you'll get good at it, but you won't see the results maybe that you want to see. And having these two great products work together, you're going to see your results increase.
Mm-hmm. Rosa, I'll kind of ask you the same question, but when we have systems that talk to one another, and when we have, you know, powerful systems that are good at different things, but you need help along the way. This isn't just a one system fits all type of industry that we work in. So what's the benefit of working alongside other Brokers Are Better network partners and other companies that can help to streamline a broker's overall workflow?
Well, what's been awesome about being part of the Brokers Are Better, I'd say, network of vendors is everyone's really good at something specific. And when we talk to brokers, you know, we also help, we've seen the retail side, they have their corporate teams that kind of facilitate a lot of these needs. When we get the folks from Brokers Are Better, you know, we talk through the different parts of the vendors that they need. Like I mentioned, credit repair. If you have advertising going through Facebook, some folks aren't all the way qualified. We have an amazing partnership working with Sam, for example. On the lead nurturing side, obviously HomeBot, we have 70 plus. I just got the numbers back from my team. We have 70 plus mutual clients. We can never rebuild what HomeBot has, nor do we want to. Along with what we do currently is we help them get realtor relationships. A lot of the co-marketing and stuff like that happens with us, you know, kind of pitching the HomeBot experience. So I think it's been awesome and beneficial for brokers that come in looking for, what do I buy? How do I do it? How do I achieve it? You guys have kind of vetted the best of the best. Sorry. Just call us the best of the best. And then we really help them through it. Yeah. And in addition to that, I think for us is we really want to do some discovery to find out where they are in their journey and in their tech stack and in what they've tried, so that we can set the right expectation with them. But having Brokers Are Better, again, have us be a partnership. I think everyone works really well together. We all complement each other because we're not trying to do what each other, kind of provider does, has been very beneficial for us. We're big fans of sharing a lot of the vendors that come through, because our brokers actually need it. So having them have a secure place that we can all trust, we're not sending them off to the web to start looking up, companies that can support them, is very, very beneficial to them, and also for us, so we can trust you guys in terms of where we can integrate. For Homebot, for example, Jay on your team, Lauren is working with my team because so many people are partnering up to do an extended integration. So that's going to happen with our Facebook advertising to continue that long game and nurturing the leads. So even with the brokers, our better network that we have right now and the vendors we work with, even the current synergy we have, I find continues to be more integrated and deeply partnered, because we saw, hey, 70 plus mutual customers, this isn't going anywhere. How can we continue to work better together? So I think our tech will continue to be progressive based on people's adoption. And I'm very proud to be here. So thank you so much for this opportunity as well.
Well, thank you for joining us and being with us, and for our whole Brokers Are Better network. Like, we just really want, and we preach all the time that, brokers should find their niche and they should perfect their niche. And I think that's what our network does. And it offers companies who have defined their niche and who are good at what they do. So why not utilize the services that can help to better your business? So Lauren, I'll circle back a little bit to what Lisa said. There's lesser homes for sale and a higher margin for the purchase season. There's projected to be a 10% growth rate. I was reading a news article earlier from 2020 purchase season to 2021. So how is leveraging tools like Homebot and staying on top of industry updates, what's happening in the market, how can all of this be a resource for the broker and for their consumers?
Yeah, absolutely. So on our homeowner side, we're encouraging those homeowners to see what's going on in their current market. We have the ability to show them, hey, these are homes for sale near you. This is your competition. Maybe if you want one of these, you can sell yours, pocket some cash while you're buying a new one. And then we're also allowing them to easily move into the buyer section. So on that buyer section, we've got educational tools like buying timeline for that specific area. What's the market temperature? Where is it going to be easier for me to get a home? And then we're also going to be allowing them with certain integrations that we have to browse inventory from the MLS. But of course, with leadPops, it makes it all easier. The websites that they produce are beautiful. And when you integrate the two together, it's all very streamlined. I've used that word a couple times, but it is. It's so much easier to create this beautiful experience for your clients, for your leads, get them loaded into Homebot so they can start making those really smart decisions with their money. And what's really important is it's encouraging those buyers, especially right now, rates are still low. See how much you can afford now versus last February. Rates were a lot higher. It is a huge difference. And a lot of those first-time home buyers don't understand that. So just focusing more on that educational aspect, and of course, having the loan officer or broker or agent one click away. So if they have any questions, really easy to get those answered.
Further, just saying that the broker is the true mortgage advisor, and that at the end of the day is what we all want to be. So tech, streamline, all of those words, it's obviously the common theme, but there's scary words within this community. So Lisa, brokers just had the best year of their life in 2020. So why is now the time for them to take the money that they made in last year and reinvest it back into their business, into tech, and making sure that they tackle these things instead of avoiding them?
It's so important. I've always said when you have a great year, you should be investing back into your company, number one, because it's not about now, it's about the future and 5 years down the road. And you want to make sure that you're building your company for a lifetime. I tell my clients, you're not transactional when you're with a broker, you're my client for life. And the broker community, because Brokers Are Better, has come so far, especially on the technology end, because let's admit it, I'm not that good at it and some people aren't that great at it. And these two companies have helped my company out so much, and it's been seamless for me. It's not been so stressful. It can be stressful in the broker community, and they have made it, when they communicate with each other, they work hard, that whole trust thing, as Rosa said. In the broker community, when you can go to them and trust them that they're going to take care of you and help you grow your business, that's so important. So you should definitely be investing, thinking about 5 years from now. I tell everyone, I've been hiring a lot of young people who've not been in the mortgage industry this past year, getting them excited about it. And I said, right now, unfortunately, in 2020, anyone can get a loan. You can throw it against a wall and you could be a loan officer. But that's not what makes a loan officer a true loan advisor. And it's what you're going to do in the long term. And you're going to provide things for your clients. Even if they can't do a loan now, they're going to do one with you eventually, or they're going to send everyone they know to you because of the services that you are providing them.
Yeah. And it's all about the client for life cycle. So Lauren, I'll kind of toss it to you too, but why do you think that, just in closing remarks, if you have anything else to add, or the importance of the client for life cycle, but just reinvesting in your business, ultimately reinvesting in yourself. Do you have any tips or words of advice for that?
Yeah, absolutely. So really the great thing about Homebot is it can work for you as much as you want it to. If you are that brand new broker and you don't really have a client database of your own yet, guess what? You have a whole phone full of contacts. This is something that you can send your leadPops page to. Get them added into your Homebot. Get them on your website. They know you as a friend, a family member, but they need to know you as a financial loan advisor as well. So it's a great opportunity to just get them in front of, get yourself in front of them, generate that new business. Partnering with agents. Of course, if you've been in the industry for a long time, great way to just make sure that your past clients know that you're still there for them. You want to give them this great information. It's like a parting gift. So if you want to invest in something that's going to bring value consistently, month after month, requires very little maintenance, as Lisa was saying, Homebot is a great tool for you. And I encourage you to, book a demo, check us out a bit more. And we'd love to show you how this can specifically work for you and your business.
Yep. Homebot has been great to the broker community, but so has leadPops. So Rosa, in closing, I'll throw you the same exact question. What advice would you leave with the broker community, especially in, investing in yourself, your technology, and the importance of moving forward for your longevity, for your entire career?
So I would have them do what we do with them when we start, and that's like Google themselves and really think out loud. Would you do a loan with you? We ask them that all the time, and they're like, I got my website, I got zero reviews, zero credibility. So we walk them through what is going to really take them to the next level. If there's someone down the street that has 171 reviews, like Lisa Lund, and you just started, you got a leadPops website. We got to work on that, right? We're going to have to work on just making sure that you have all of this stuff in place. So a couple of stats I wanted to share were like Evan Wade, for example, he spent, say 18 months with us. He got 578 total leads. He closed 19 loans. That's 33% ROI. He got $89,000 from that investment. So when we talk to everybody, it seems like an overnight thing, but everyone needs to just take the steps to do the work, invest in the right tech. And if you're not technical, call us. Or, you have a concierge system, block out the time, carve out the time, and really invest in what's needed so you can do the math and really make these numbers come to fruition. And it doesn't need to be luck. It just needs to be a little bit of work and some guidance from all these awesome companies that put this thing together. But I would say get in there, Google yourself, figure out where you rank amongst others, and then let us help you get to where you want to be. Set that goal. When you say to us, I'm closing 2 loans now, I want to close 10. Let's do the work together to get you to close that additional 8. But just getting a website with us isn't going to be enough. We have to do a few other things, leverage some different strategies, and just make it, really happen. So commit, I guess, is my feedback to everybody.
I love that. And it's all about ROI. I mean, at the end of the day, Lisa talked about it earlier, but the marketing she was doing already, it needed the extra push. It needed the extra step, a little bit of hand holding. That's no problem at all. This is why we're here. We're here to support one another. We're here to build one another up. So as everyone knows who's watching, we have exclusive pricing for both Homebot, leadPops, our whole Brokers Are Better network. We'll drop the link in the comments below. But without further ado, I think that we've covered everything. Unless anyone else has anything to say, I'm blown away by this.
I just want to throw one more thing out there. It's honestly like you have a team behind you, teamwork. So you can concentrate on your business and they provide all the great tools and you make a great team.
Yep.
So
thank you, Lisa.
Awesome. You guys have all been great. I thank you so much for joining me today for another edition of the Women's Growth Series. You guys are all active members in WMN, so we'll be talking soon. If anyone has any questions or wants to get connected with anyone on this call, just leave a comment and we'll be in touch. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you, Corey.